Thanks for watching my previous video. You are welcome to my channel. So for today, we are going to be making a simple video on how to cut a wrap top. Now, before I start, if you want to know how to cut this simple kimono jacket, you can watch my previous video on how to cut a jacket. That was why I explained how to cut this simple jacket. So let's move back to today's topic. So for today, we are going to be making a wrap top. Now, these are the basic measurements you need for a wrap top. You need your top length, your bust measurement, and your waist measurement. So for our top length, I'm going to be adding 2 inches for the folding allowance. So we have 20 plus 2 inches, 22. Our bust divided by 4, we have 9 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. Our waist divided by 4, we have 8 plus 2 inches, we have 10 inches. So if you haven't subscribed yet on my channel, please kindly click on that button and let's get started. So let's move to the fabric. So for a wrap top, let me explain what a wrap top simply looks like. For a wrap top, we are going to cut the back panel, one single back panel. Now, when you are done with the back, you are going to make use of the back and cut. You are going to use the back panel and cut the front panel. So for the front panel, you are going to cut two of the back panel to give you the front panel. So you could have this wrap shape at the front. So now let's get started. So I folded my fabric into 2 because I'm cutting only the back panel. Don't forget that. So for my top length, we have 22 inches. I'm going to mark my 22 inches for the top length. So this is 22 inches. Now for the wrap top, we are going to make use of our shoulder measurement. Okay, we are going to make use of our shoulder measurement. So my shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2, we have 8 inches plus half inch joining allowance because of the sleeve, we have 8.5 inches. So I'm going to mark my 8.5 inches. So my armhole is going to be 9. My bust measurement is 11 inches. My bust measurement is 11 inches. Let me adjust the fabric so we don't end up wasting it. So let me start again. My shoulder is 8.5 inches. From my shoulder to my bust is 9 inches. And my bust is 11 inches. So from the bust to the waist, you can check out my previous video on how to take your body measurements. That was why I explained the distance calculation between the bust to the waist measurement. So I have 10 inches. Now, because I want that, I'm going to have a dart at the back panel. So I'm going to add 1 inch for my dart allowance. So I connect the lines together. It's very easy. So I'm going to make use of my armhole curve to draw my armhole. So I'm going to have something like this. Now don't forget to take away your 1 inch from your shoulder slant. So for the neckline, I'm going to make use of 3 inches by 1.5. I don't want the back to be low because since the front is going to be very low, it won't be very good if the back is also low. Okay, so let me explain. I took my shoulder measurement. From my shoulder measurement, I took my armhole, I marked my bust and my waist measurement. So this is the back panel. Don't forget, we're going to make use of this back panel to cut the front panel. So if you haven't subscribed yet on my channel, please kindly click on that button and let's get started. So after when you've used the back panel, this is the back panel, I simply made use of this back panel to cut like 2 pieces of the back panel. So we have 3 pieces now. Okay, this is the back panel, so I use it to cut 2 more pieces, so we have 3 pieces now. So for you to get the wrap at the front, you measure the middle. This is 23, so the middle is 11.5. I'm going to draw a straight line. The middle is 11.5. So I hope you can see it. So from this neckline, I'm going to take how deep I want the front to be. Okay, so I'm just going to make use of 8 inches. I think it's okay for me. It depends on you how deep. You could take it 9 or 7, depending on how low you want it to be. So I'll just use my ruler to connect it to this middle point. I hope you can see it. So because it's going to have a belt, of about 3 inches. Don't forget it's going to have a belt of about 3 inches. So I'm going to mark 4 inches because of the folding allowance. So I'll connect this line to this point. What I did here was, you measure the middle. This is my middle. Then you check how deep you want the front neckline to be. I made it of 8 inches. Then you come up, since it's going to have a belt, so you come up and mark where you're going to have your belt. So after when you've done that, you simply connect the lines together. Now take note that the 2 fabrics, the fronts are facing each other. I hope you can see it. So you simply connect the lines together. If you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly do so. Then you cut it out. It's very simple. So this is what I'm going to have at the end of it. This is one piece. I hope you can see it. Wow, 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 wow. So easy as A, B, and C. You can see it. This is the wrap shape. So this is what I have for the front panel. You just tape this. It's going to have an opening like this. You can see it. It's going to have an opening like this. So if you want the neckline to come down, you can bring it down. So this is my front panel. So this is the front panel. This is the wrap shape. You can see it. So it's very simple. If you haven't subscribed yet on my channel, please kindly do so. And this is my back. So this is the back panel, and this is the front panel that has the wrap shape. And don't forget, because I'm making a wrap top. So thank you once again for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly do so. Drop your comments, tell us topics you love us to treat, and we are always available. So thank you once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Bye.